One day after he had become enlightened, Buddha went to the forest and took bath in the river. And after that he sat under a tree. In those times was a pleasant place to sit under. An astrologer of great proficiency in his trade came for a bath in the river and saw a footprint on the river bank. The astrologer was an expert in telling the past and future about a person by looking at his feet on their marks. He saw that these are the footprints of an emperor, someone who should rule the world. But then he wondered, why should such a person be in this remote place near a jungle? And he followed the footprint, thinking that he will meet an emperor. Then he saw this monk Gautam Buddha sitting under a tree. He looked at him and thought, either my astrologer has gone all wrong, or I am being fooled, or I am some kind of hallucinations. What's happening here? He started crying and started saying that today all of my astrologer has failed. He went to Buddha and asked, who are you? Buddha said, I am nobody, I am just nobody. But you have the feet of an emperor. You should conquer the world, said the astrologer. Buddha smiled and said, I am the emperor of the world. The astrologer said, but you are a monk, you own nothing. Buddha said, I own nothing and I am nobody. That is why everything is mine. That astrologer got confused after listening to Buddha and said, I am not able to understand what are you saying. Please explain to me. Astrologer was still crying. Buddha said, you see my friend, there are two types of emperor in this world. One, he who has conquered the whole world with power and operations, and another one has conquered himself, who has conquered lust, anger, greed, attachment, and ego within himself. One who has conquered the world, his empire will be lost one day. But the one who has conquered the enemies inside him, his empire, then Buddha went near that astrologer, consoled him, and said, don't cry, my friend, your astrologer has not failed. Because in reality, the real emperor is the one who was conquered all the enemies within himself. If you see our lives, you will find that we all give great importance to worldly things and pleasure. But whatever you achieve in this materialistic world, one day it will be taken away from you. But if you conquer your inner enemies like lust, anger, greed, attachment, ego, then you will get such an infinite inner happiness then can never be taken away from you. However, it does not mean that you should not try to get materialistic things for pleasure. You can do it. But don't become so much used to these materialistics. Tomorrow, when they are taken away from you, you cannot live without them. Even if a person conquers the whole world, he will not be as happy as the person who has conquered his mind. Therefore, if you want to win something, then win over your enemies. Because in reality, the winner is the one who has conquered his mind. This is Buddha. Bless your story.